Hello and welcome back to another character creation video. My name is Lumen and today we are back in Overwatch 2 for Season 13, Spellbinder. Bewitch the battlefield with the new Widowmaker Spellbinder Mythic Skin. Enjoy the Haunting Halloween Terror mode, the return of Junkenstein's Lab, map updates, Black Cat skins, Mythic Shop Gilded Aspects, a My Hero Academia collaboration, and more. In this video, we're going to have a look at the Battle Pass, how to get the Mythic Prisms to get the Mythic Skin. Then we're going to look at the skin itself. We'll check the Mythic Aspects out briefly, and then we'll be done. That's it. That is the plan. So first up, the new skin. You can see it right before your very eyes right now. It's some pretty fantastic art. Once again, the modelers, the character designers, the guys who cook these skins up, they outdo themselves like every damn time. I love it. I love it. It is always a treat to see what they come up with. Now, if you want the skin for yourself, the best and easiest way to get it is to jump into the Battle Pass and play through the premium version. You pick up the Mythic Prisms every few levels, and by the end of it, you will have enough for the skin. There are a bunch of other cool skins to get in the Battle Pass as well. I'll leave that for you to check out. It is, in fact, a free game, so you can do that at any point if you'd like to. But once you got those prisms, you can jump into the Mythic store, and you can pick the skin up. Here it is.
I aim to captivate.
I'm going to say, straight up, quick and dirty, it's all right. It's Widowmaker, so it's actually a pretty important one because there are a lot of people that play Widowmaker. I really like the fully upgraded version of the skin, but I do believe the lower level versions look a little plain and or boring? Samey, maybe? It looks like a sort of standard, or let's say slightly spruced up or bedazzled schoolgirl outfit. And I mean, this is like, hey, these dudes know their audience. So they did a great job picking it, I suppose. But it's just, for me personally, it's not as exciting as most of the others, at least on the lower levels. I do thoroughly like the max level skin, however, and when you gild it with the Gilded Aspect, it looks even more fantastic. Now, the Gilded Aspects are actually quite interesting because they're basically a new color shade that you can just throw onto the entire skin at any point. I can just click it right now, and you will see it changes things a little bit, and it makes your character entirely gold. It's cool. I do wonder about the choice here. It's like they take this, and you get this new shade on all the mythic skins, and it's gold. Yet, if I'm not mistaken, they added the jade weapons, or like the other color, very recently, so it's like gonna clash with that, so you're gonna have to go back to the gold weapons. It's kind of a weird sitch, right? But it does apply to the weapon itself as well, as you can see over here, so maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe it's sort of a side thing. I don't know exactly. I haven't done a thorough and complete investigation. Regardless, let's check the skin out. We're going to push straight up to level 4. I'm going to show you this is what level 1 looks like. They removed the randomize choice from these new skins, so you can't really randomize it. So I'm going to go through all the options individually and just show you. You can sort of see by the picture what's changing or what the main new addition is. You've got the basic skin over here. Then you've got the little corset that's been added, and obviously they add a few little details here and there. You can see the stockings go higher. I want to say bad move, guys, bad move, but it actually looks better. The hat gets a little fancier, only a little, and then when you move up to level 3, the hat gets way fancier, and I think it starts looking really good at this point. There are some patterns on your stockings here, and everything actually just starts looking a little more together. And then when you get to level 4, I think it looks just pretty much phenomenal. I am not a huge fan of this color. I will tell you why. I feel like for some reason, as it stands right now, and if you look at the skin as it is right here, it sort of reminds me of Ash instead of Widowmaker, and I don't like that. I feel like they should have gone with, at least for the final color scheme, something that's more Widowmaker OG, if that makes sense. So sort of like this one, perhaps less blue, more purple, maybe like a poison color. That's my criticism where that's concerned. I feel like this color here, it's not really Widowmaker, you know? It's just, it doesn't really speak to me on the Widowmaker level. But again, that might be sort of me picking at very fine details that don't matter. That said, the final version of the skin, it adds a whole lot of cool effects. You can see these little sparkles around the character, and that's real. That's like, that's there. That's not just for this. When you're running around in the game, these sparkles are actually there. And obviously, along with the skin, there are custom ability effects and sounds. Those aren't really even worth looking at. They're okay, and they look different than the originals, but it's not a massive thing. The skin itself is the main part of this. But the sparkles look really nice. I think they're well done. I like the different colors on them, and I definitely like the fire around the hat. And I mean, the whole thing, the whole package is great. Again, personally, I'm not a huge fan of the final color. I prefer the others because they are more Widowmaker, and I definitely prefer the gilded one. That looks kind of nice. Still though, I don't think it's really Widowmaker. I feel like it should have been a little darker or something like that. Now, to mix and match, to show you guys what else you can do here, you can change the hat while keeping the rest of the stuff the same. I find it very hard to zoom in and out here. There we go. Okay. So you can change the hat to the goggles, to the smaller hat, to the slightly bigger hat, or then to the final one with a fire. So then you can have those individually. And I mean, personally, I really like the goggles here. You don't lose them when you put the bigger hats on, but you don't really see them quite as well. Yeah, it is a little weird, however, seeing like the Widowmaker hair once again. It looks a little too much like Ashes for me in this. But yeah, that's the one thing you can do, the hat. Then you can change the outfit itself separately as well. It's kind of nice. I do really like the wings that they put on here, and I mean the sort of physics and stuff that they have going, the little hair flopping around there, and the cape and the ribbons and stuff. That's cool, man. That's really cool. It's nice. But I mean, I do think that the sparkles sort of seal the deal, and they make the skin sort of what it's meant to be. And then with the different colors, you can also fart around with these and see if you find something you like. I will mention that the Mythic Aspect, that golden color, it does cost more. If I'm not mistaken, it's 20 extra Mythic Prisms. So keep that in mind. Then, the gun. You can check it out over here. There's no different gun models. It's all the same. And, I mean, that is a little disappointing, I will say that. But it does look nice. It's a cool looking weapon. I like all the details on it. I mean, it's chock full of interesting stuff, you know? It definitely suits the theme. And with the different colors, yeah, it's kind of nice. The golden version of it here is not as intensely golden as your regular golden weapon would look, but it is pretty cool still. And that is about that. Yeah, that's literally the skin. I firmly believe that they are still taking steps backwards with some of these skins. And let me explain what I mean by that before you jump on me. I believe that the customization level for the skins is definitely not increasing. Let's just say that as time goes on. It's not that they're getting lazier with these, because I think the artists are like the real... They keep in this game going, and they're keeping it going strong. They are amazing at what they do. They make phenomenal models. They do fine work. There's nothing negative to say about it. Like, this is great. But I feel like they should just be given a little bit more time to cook a little with the skin and add a little bit of extra stuff here and just allow for a little extra customization. I like this. I just believe it could be way more, and it could be more Widowmaker. But still, it's kind of cool. That's that. I'd love to hear what you guys think about the skin. Before we finish this up, however, I'm going to show you the Mythic Aspects. These, I'm going to say straight up and down, are kind of more exciting than the skin itself. You need level 4 on the skins to get the Mythic Aspect, so you need to buy the skin, then you need to buy the aspect. And as you can see, it looks pretty fantastic on a lot of the other skins. Just a quick example here with Reaper. There's so much more gold on here, and it just fits the character and the model so well. Now that's obviously a you know, per model kind of thing, where on some of them it looks absolutely great, and on others it doesn't. It just sort of doesn't really work. On her, it's fantastic. Look how cool the cape looks. Look at the cool runes and stuff on her leg. I mean, jeez. Look at look at all that gold on Bob. It's kind of great. On Mercy, it looks awesome as well. Like really, really cool. I think Moira's looks all right. The contrast between the colors and stuff here sort of makes it slightly less appealing. Orisa looks nice. Hanzo looks pretty damn cool. Very cool, very cool. Ana looks decent, I would say. It's a good skin overall, obviously. I think Kiriko actually looks the best. We're going to get there in just a moment. And I think Tracer also looks pretty nice. Very cool. It suits the knight armor, you know. This is Sigma. Kiriko, I think that looks really, really, really nice. This black and gold just, it works, right? It just works. It really, really works. Then we have Junker Queen. And finally, the OG. Apparently not ready to come and greet us. What in the... Hello? Yeah, Genji! What? Well, that's weird. I wonder if I can find him. I want to show you the Genji one, because I actually think it looks relatively good. But let's see if I can find it. Let's see if it's here. Cyber Demon, customize. It's just not in the game. Okay. I only know how it looks from the screenshot, and it looks nice to me, but there you go. Okay. It's a bit of a fail from me. I didn't realize that it wasn't there. But that's it. You come to the Mythic shop over here, you purchase them for 20 prisms, and you're good to go. You are golden, as it were. Guys, that is it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed this quick look at the new Mythic skin. This time for Widowmaker and the new season. Hey, let me know what you guys think. I mentioned before, and I'll say it again, I think it's cool. It's a nice skin. The art is great. I do think it's not all that Widowmaker, and it's mostly because of the colors, right? I don't know the deep lore. I don't know what's been going on in the game itself. Maybe it makes sense. Maybe they've been telegraphing this and hinting towards it for a while. Maybe it's cool. I don't know. But for me, it's not quite as fitting. And again, because of the colors and stuff on the higher versions, I feel like it just doesn't suit it all that well. It is still, however, very impressive, and it's cool, and I like it, and that's great. I do hope that they pay a little bit more attention to the future ones, however, and give a few more options and a little bit more variety and stuff like that. It's always nice to see. But let me know what you think. You can check back here soon for more. I have been enjoying looking at these seasons every time they release. And yeah, that's it. I'm done. Enjoy Overwatch 2 if you're playing. You can find my links below if you'd like. My coffee page and my Twitch stream and all the rest. Yeah. Enjoy it, dudes. Happy that.